stop. You're not a big strangler. You like the gore. Yeah, that's what you like to do. You're too much.
I know you gonna dig this.
What's going on, everybody? How you doing today? So here I am in Bastrop, Texas, doing the film location for one of my favorite movies ever. Now, I love the Friday the 13th series, and the reboot in 2009, I think is awesome. I love it, love it, love it. And I'm finally at the locations. I'm gonna do as many as I can. I love the movie. Now, I'm a hardcore Jason fan, hardcore Friday the 13th fan. A lot of hate sometimes for the reboot. I think it's amazing. Jason's vicious. Jason's on the hunt. Jason's on the prowl. I think Jason is great kills, great cinematography. The kids are a little annoying, but love it. Now, I'm on the hunt for Jason though. Jason hunts people. He's gonna get his. I'm on the hunt for Jason Voorhees in this town and the surrounding areas, and I'm gonna find Jason Voorhees. But look behind me. So the movie has a good 20-minute intro where a bunch of kids that aren't in the rest of the movie get killed. Except one, Whitney. Clay, Whitney's brother, is searching for her later in the film. And as he's searching for her, he gets pulled over right here. Right behind me, he gets pulled over by a cop. And the cop says, all the other families have given up or they're looking elsewhere. Whitney's you're not gonna find her here. Clay won't give up. But he's pulled over right here. I like that actor. Jared Padalecki, whatever his name is. He's a good actor. He's on that show. I think he's on Supernatural. I don't know. Doesn't matter. This is about Friday the 13th. Look. See all this in the background? That tree is still the same tree. And the cop comes right around the corner here. And then Clay is on his motorcycle because... Oh, grab me a coffee there, buddy. No? Okay, get in the back of your truck. Leave me alone. Clay gets pulled over right here. Cop comes and talks to him, and it all takes place right here. You see these train tracks in the background. Crazy. All of this. Clay wants to find his sister. What happened to her? Where is she? Well, somebody's got her. Spoiler alert, Jason actually kidnapped somebody and is holding on to her. Well, not physically at the time, he's got her chained up in the basement of his house at Crystal Lake, which is crazy because Jason's never done that before. He just kills people. He doesn't kidnap, he's not a kidnapper. But he holds Whitney hostage, so Clay's looking for her. He doesn't know that it's Jason. He's gonna find out. Rough. But yeah, let's go to more locations from the reboot Friday the 13th. And if I find Jason, I'll probably ask for an autograph or a selfie. Selfie with Jason. Let's go. So, here I am. It's quite a warm day. And I'm in Jason's woods.
No! Wait!
These are the woods that they used in the beginning of the movie. That whole scene of the kids where they're going to find the weed field and all that stuff, where Whitney gets kidnapped, all shot right behind me in these woods. And the lake that's supposed to be at Trent's house is actually here. On the same, the house is far away, and it's private property, and it's on a little river. But they used to film the lake scenes. They filmed here, and guess what? I'm gonna go show you those lake scenes and where the kids were at the beginning. Oh yeah. Well, what I can show, what I can find, Now, if you want to come out here, it's easily, you can find where it's filmed, but the property is private. And it's not easy. This is an exclusive to get on this property. I've made arrangements beforehand, and this is awesome. I'm so excited. You're going to see it, so you can see it through my video. And we're going to go see those lake scenes and where Whitney's, I think it was Whitney's running, a few of those cool pivotal scenes. The water skiing scene. Oh yeah. Now Jason's house was built way deep into the woods, not too far from the lake. It's gone. It was just built there for the movie, and the interiors were done somewhere else. That was just a facade. But these are the woods that lead to the lake. Right here. Pretty, oh. What is that? Why do I always manage to find stuff in the woods? Look at that. I think I'm gonna put this on. Found clothing. When they're running, when they know what's up. Ooh, they're running away from here. That sun's brutal behind. Yeah, right there. Wow. Sun's right behind. Sorry, guys. Oh, that's better. There you go. So Whitney would have ran across the bridge here.
Yeah, it was a wooden rail timber bridge, just to get you from here to where?
It used to shoot over there. That was part of the scene.
Yeah.
And you can see some of the logs from it down
Oh,
there.
so it was just for the movie?
Yep.
Oh.
And we kept it up after the movie until it started rotting and falling. And
That's part of the original bridge down there that she runs across.
part of my job to take it apart so nobody get hurt.
So what was the point? The bridge in the movie is just for them to cross from there to here instead of going around? Like in the movie, do you
I guess to make it look a little more
cinematic.
It was the entrance to a house, you said.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, this would have been where on the way to Jason's house.
Oh, okay.
And her running back. But then, those opening shots of the kids when they find their campground is right here. All of this is new in the background. This was not here, neither was this little shed, but this is the tree from the opening. Right here. So when Jason attacks, it all happened in this clearing right here. This is where they set up, this is where they film. And a good way you can know that is because look here. This is shown in the film predominantly. This is an establishing shot of Camp Crystal Lake. Here it is. Wow. Standing on the spot. They're telling me to go swimming if I want to go swimming. Oh, right here behind me. This is where they set up for the whole opening scene. That 20-minute long opening scene between Jason's house and the kids that get killed and the bear trap. All that right here with that big tree. Wow. I watched the movie just last night. Just because I was so excited about coming out here. But I can't remember the exact angle now. It's okay. We're getting to see it. And then right up this dock, some shots of Crystal Lake. This will be now the 4th Crystal Lake I've ever touched or put my hand into. Number 4. I did number 6, Friday the 13th part 1, 2, 6, and now the reboot. I'm gonna touch Crystal Lake water, and so are you. Let's see how it tastes. Feels. It's chilly, but not bad. It'd be refreshing. I say kid, but no, there's supposed to be kids in the movie, like, you know, young adult, teens, late teens, early 20s. They look like they're 30, most of them. But one of them goes off into the woods. I'm not sure which way, somewhere probably that way. And that's where he first encounters Jason. He finds the weed, but then he finds Jason. Kids, don't do drugs. Jason will kill you. Yep. Then his friend comes and finds him. His friend comes back, finds his girl on fire, on a sleeping bag, right here. And then he tries to run from Jason right around here. Bear trap. Gets caught. Whitney runs back. She tries to help. Jason slices him in the head. And then Jason chases her this way. And then she's gone. And then it says Friday the 13th. So it's a long opening. About 20 minutes long before it says Friday the 13th. Very, very cool. So, it's kind of like it's supposed to be the back of Trent's house, but they could have driven to a lake, but there is a river behind the real Trent's house, but they didn't use it. This is still the same lake I was just at, but they pretended that it was behind Trent's house. They said, nobody drives a boat except me. But the Matthew McConaughey look-alike takes the girl out from here. They go water skiing from here. This is where the boat was docked. And look at this dock. It is falling apart. But this is where the water skiing scenes were shot, right here. Why am I whispering? I don't know. Yeah, but Jason would have been watching from up there. Because they shot up and down from what I know. They shot up and down as they're doing the water skiing. And Jason, being clever, shoots with his bow and arrow. Gets her. And then, I believe this is the same dock where she gets stabbed through the head. This would be the one right here. She's underneath and she thinks Jason is gone. And then, the knife comes right up through. Jason, kill her, mommy, kill her. You get it. You get what I'm doing. Right here, there would have been a lifesaver. What do you call them? A lifesaver? Inner tube? Man, what do you call the inner tubes? A lifesaver? What do you call it?
Buoy? Ring buoy?
Ring buoy?
Tubes?
Ring, the life.
The rope. The rope.
Yeah, the ring
ring buoy.
to save somebody.
Yeah.
We call them lifesavers in Canada.
Lifeguard ring.
Lifeguard ring. Yeah, would have been hanging right here. Somewhere here. Right in the movie, and the boat was docked right here. All right. There's a couple more locations coming. Oh, we found a buoy. No, it's a ring. That's a buoy. Phooey on that buoy. Two more locations coming up. One of them, so iconic, so cool. It's got to be featured in every Friday the 13th. They've always got to have a but. But you're going to have to wait. It's a barn. What cute. Oh. Oh my God. Ow. Yeah, he's biting a little bit. All right, so here I am at the third location wearing my found clothing. This is Friday 13th, 2009, The Barn. Look at that. This is the barn where that weirdo dude's selling the weed and Clay's coming to look for his sister. The weird dude tries to sell Clay the weed. Clay don't want the weed. Clay leaves. And the weird dude goes upstairs, finds his old girlfriend who's a mannequin. And then Jason appears behind him, right inside this barn. Oh, and if you're wondering, there's a whole bunch of Jason fans here. Jason would kill you too because he has to eat. And he doesn't eat humans. He eats whatever he finds in the forest. Run! So here we are going inside the barn. Look at the rabbits. Electric fence, yeah, shut all in here. And all up there. Now it's a little hard to get around. But it was shot all in this interior, inside as well. Hey. Jason has a lot of pets. Well, this wasn't Jason's barn. Oh, look at the baby one. Now this video's become an animal video. I hear you, buddy. Tell me about the rabbits, George. Definitely cool being inside the barn with all the rabbits. Oh, it's neat. And knowing what happened here. And this is where Jason found the mask. This is the barn where he finds his hockey mask. Kind of a call back to Friday the 13th Part 3. Different way how he found it. But he finds a hockey mask in this movie.
For later, because my friend really loves this.
Back here is where Jason found the mask. It's all shot in here. Oh boy. And look what someone left behind. Of course. Doesn't even look like the one he wore in the movie. Not even close. But at least it's here. That's kind of cool. Whatever. All right, so I'm leaving the barn for Friday the 13th. This was awesome to see in person. A lot of animals around here. It's really, really cool. Now, I want to say I found the mask. I threw the mask away. I don't need the mask. I got the Friday the 13th shirt. That's enough stuff to find in one place. It's really cool someone left that out here. If it was really Jason's, he can't even remember. Bit of a dunderhead. Can't even remember where his mask is. Let's be honest. Although how tough he is in the movie, and he's a bit of, he's really, really rough in this movie, and agile and running and killing. Bit of a pussy. Bit of a pussy. Jason, you're a pussy. I'm not afraid of you. Okay? So, on the next location. Jason, you're a bit of a pussy. He's behind me, isn't he? All right, so here I am at the last location from Friday the 13th, 2009. Guess where I am? Now it looks like, well, there's a CVS across the street, but in the movie, this location was supposed to be kind of out in the middle of nowhere. This was supposed to be on the way to Trent's house. Now, I'm not going to Trent's house. I was going to, but it's on private property. It's set really far back, and it's out of the way. And I was going to fly my drone from the river across. this is where I'm gonna end the video. But maybe one day I'll get that location. I've got some great stuff so far. And right now, this is the outpost. This is where they stop for gas. You pump, I'll pay, something like that. Trent says. A lot of action takes place right here behind me and inside. And as you can see, it is closed right now for renovations. The front door is boarded up. That blows. However, if you persist, if you're polite, things can go your way. Do you want to go inside and see what it looks like right now? Well, I do. So come along, let's go inside. We're gonna go around back. This is with permission, of course. So here we are inside the outpost. Now, as you can see, it looks completely different. It's being renovated right now, as I said. But some of these right here, see these poles? These are original poles that were here when the movie was filmed. How cool is that? Now, it's hard kind of to get, when it's completely like an empty shell like this, somewhat, it's hard to kind of figure out where everything was, but I was just talking to David, the owner, and the front entrance would have been here, where it's going to be again. So I'm guessing the cash register would have been here. And it's right when you're inside here right now, it's a lot smaller than I thought it was. Everything always is. But this, they actually shot inside here. But yeah, it's very, very tiny. But they only used this part of the outpost. This part back here, I believe would have been the coolers or stuff. It's really difficult to tell. But yeah, this is the inside. How cool is that? See, we're looking out the window there. Gas station. The pumps would have been right there. They're long gone now. All right, so that was the inside of the outpost from Friday the 13th, 2009. As I repeat myself. Thank you to David, who owns this property. It is going to be called The Distillery. It's going to be open in June, a bar, coffee shop. David, thank you so much for taking your time to let me go inside. That was awesome. I think that's a wrap for Friday the 13th. There's no one else I need to thank. Is there anyone else I need to thank? Whom? I need to thank Jason for not attacking me, for just being, stop, you're not a big strangler. You like the gore. Yeah, that's what you like to do. You're too much. Now, let me, can I touch the mask? See, that's not NHL regulation. I'm a big hockey fan. You couldn't, if a puck's coming at you 100 miles an hour, that's not gonna protect you. I'm just saying. But still, I'm saying you could maybe be a backup. Third backup? I don't know. How are you in that? You're a big guy. We'll talk about it later. Awesome. Thank you, Jason. God, you really don't talk. You're just a silent. Again, with a knife only. Now I'm gonna say peace. Do you know what that means, Jason? Yeah, oh, you do. You're adorable. You've got the mind of a child. Peace out. Look at that mask.